Again, please.
Wait lang. Sorry. Invest? Sino magsasabi nun? Oo nga eh. So ako invest in your future. Invest with us. Invest with Presello. Ay, ako dapat huli. Okay. Another BYO or Build Your Own episode, and this one is going to be in Benitez Courtyard in San Juan. But first, make sure you hit like, click subscribe, and click on the bell so you get notified for whenever we release new YouTube videos. We're on Facebook, so make sure you hit like and see first, and follow us on Instagram at Presello_official. My name is Julia, and welcome to another Presello BYO. And today we will be joined by none other than interior designer Iris Ocampo of IEO Design and Construction. Hello again, Miss Iris. You have been a favorite of this channel. You've ang dami ng episode na lumabas kasama ka. I will be linking those episodes in the description below if you want to check them out. But today we will be touring a townhouse project that you guys designed, correct? Okay, so we are gonna head to the specific unit that you designed, or we're gonna show you what it looks like to go there. So before you tell us a little something about this project, I just wanted to acknowledge how here on the ground floor, ito yung parang pinaka-dirty area ng townhouse project, right? So all of the cars go here and here only. So all of the living spaces are gonna be on the second floor and up, which is where we will be going and where you will be sharing with all of us the project itself. So shall we head up the stairs and go to the courtyard? I mean, there's a reason why it's called Benitez Courtyard. Okay, so on the second floor, there are courtyards, and all of the units have access to this courtyard. Oh, look at that, it's so nice.
Yeah, actually,
Wait lang, kitang-kita kayo. So, Presello team. Hindi na nagtago. So anyway, so I love this. Parang the kids can play here and everything. No?
so the good thing about within this community is they can just go out and have fun with their siblings or friends.
They can all play here on the
Kasi
courtyard.
you get to secure na they're safe.
Yeah, because there are no cars. All of the
Yeah.
cars are on the ground
Yeah.
floor, which ideally they shouldn't be playing in anyway.
It's like an extension, an outer extension of your unit, no? So
Yeah.
it's very clean and well maintained.
You know, I can tell that there are bikes here, so there are people living here already in some of the units. Some of the units, by the way, are still available in case you guys are interested. Make sure you check the link in the description. So you have enough space for kids to bike,
Yeah.
and I suppose for the adults to jog as well. No? So it's a very healthy and healthy environment to go to plants. No? But you can
And
also
natural
jog
to
here.
get natural sunlight.
Right.
So you get to have the full experience of having like a standalone or a single detached unit. Kasi
You have this much
yeah,
space.
you have this open area to
That's
yourself.
True, that's true. Okay, so this is the unit that your firm designed.
Yeah, so this is the model unit
This is the
of
model
this
unit.
project. We did this unit to showcase whatever the project can show and showcase actually. So
Okay, so I believe the units come in different sizes, and
Yeah.
I mean like literally different sizes with a varying
Different
number of
layouts,
rooms,
yeah.
etc., different layouts. But this is what IEO Design and Construction can do for these townhouse units. So yun naman yung ano natin.
Yeah.
Of course, is to showcase their work.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so let's go in. Hi.
Hi. Hi, Paula. So, just to introduce, this is Paula. She's
Hi, Paula.
the designer who handled this project. So we completed this project together, and we will be introducing how we managed to come up with the overall look and how we went through the process of completing the client's requirements.
Okay, great. So I suppose, Paula, you can help us navigate through the second floor, which is the living areas. But first you can tell us a
Yeah.
little something about the project.
Start
Paula.
for ground floor.
Then, so this unit, we designed this unit to be as homey and luxurious as possible. So the client can cater a mass wide or vast clientele preferences and a wide variety of family.
Okay. So it could fit different kinds of families. That was the goal.
Yes.
And to also maximize the space.
Yes, then the design is leaning more toward modern contemporary, which is very safe design for every family.
Yes. It's a very well loved type of modern design.
Right.
I agree. Okay, and I can also see that you have a lot of nooks like this. So I assume that's part of you guys wanting to let the families express themselves.
Yes, since this unit serves as showroom to the townhouse, we designed a open shelves so they can showcase different pieces, accessories.
That make their home theirs. By the way, this is also available. So it's also an available unit in case you guys are interested. But okay, so this is the living area. We have very high ceiling. I love what you guys did with the ceiling design. It's nice and minimalist, clean, but still interesting.
Yeah, we have to be careful with the design and the layout that we have to per area, since of course the biggest consideration is this is a model unit. So whoever walks in should be impressed, and they will be able to attain whatever that they need for the house. So for this, they have their seating area, which was really maximized. The entertainment console, which has a combination of display shelves that can showcase any item that they want to display, storage, which are very reasonable. Of course,
We
we want to
actually have
keep
a lot of storage.
Yeah, we want to keep a lot of things,
Yeah.
most especially when you move in. So we want to
A lot of
utilize,
things to
for them to hide their
Yeah,
things.
out of sight, and then there are things that are for display.
Right.
Okay. All right. So it's an open area. So let's move from the living to the kitchen. So we have an L-shaped counter here, and then an island counter, and I can tell na choice nito.
Yeah.
It's part of your styling.
Yeah, so we did everything, even up to the styling, to complete the overall look. Yeah.
And of course, it being homey.
Right.
And wait lang, wala si Paano.
Akala ko dun lang ako.
Hanggang second ka, actually.
Hanggang taas.
Dito
lang ba?
Designer natin. Okay, so for the kitchen though, I believe this is by the developer.
Developer.
Yeah.
Okay, so you didn't really have to change much. Maganda
We
yung
add
services.
this island.
Oh, you
Yeah.
added the island. Okay.
Then we siname na lang namin sa finish
For the
ng
countertop.
existing.
This
Yeah.
one. Okay, it looks consistent. So you didn't change much na kasi maganda na yung layout na provided. And then you definitely, for sure, did the kitchen.
Yeah.
Like from the ceiling to this, I'm sure this didn't come as is. So that's the reason why you guys need to hire an interior designer. So when you, for example, a townhouse like this, yes, you're given enough space, diba? But you can fully maximize that space by hiring interior designers like Iris and Paula. So basically, they're firm, diba? So they can tell me something about this because I know there's a secret to this.
Yeah.
Narinig ko kanina eh, na mag-usapan.
So originally, merong poste sa gitna. So to make the space balance, saka center dito sa dining, we create a
This,
Like a
this
cladding.
cladding.
yeah,
To
so a
also
more
serve as a
symmetric
focal
design.
point.
Yeah, a focal point. Thank you. Oh, yeah. So, ang ganda ng ginawa nila just to maximize the space, make it look bigger and at the same time more aesthetic, and to balance out the space kasi nga may mga posts na we can't avoid kasi
Yes.
syempre architectural
Yes.
load-bearing ano yun.
Yeah.
Diba?
So So we
Structure.
try as much as possible to play with the columns.
Yes.
Integration of the design to the actual unit.
And speaking of this particular unit, so as we mentioned earlier, the layouts for each unit is very different. So pati nga ito, I don't know if you guys can see from the video. Technically, this wall is facing that way. Much like how this table is facing that way. But nothing is a perfect square, which I bet was fun for you guys to work on. Diba? Kasi it's not just a box. You can actually play with the shapes of the unit. Okay. Oh, so one more thing for the second floor, we have a powder room. So let's check that out. We have a sliding door after you. And check that out. So lahat tayo pupunta dito. Pati si John. Okay, so tell me something about the powder room because this is very, very pretty.
The client prefers a Instagrammable powder room.
So that was the requirement. It needed to be an Instagrammable powder room.
Instagrammable pop chic. So we opt
Wow.
for this kind of
Pop
wallpaper.
chic. Just take note, you guys. Pop chic. So gorgeous navy and gold wallpaper.
And
Gold accent.
accent.
And then, of course, syempre, you have your sink and then your water closet since it is a powder room. Okay. So, basically, parang konti pa lang yung dinagdag na dito. Ang ganda, ang layo na nung nagawa with just a few design elements.
We had to create we have to create character
Yes.
every area and make it look very distinct. Na once they come in, makikita nila na this was really done by an interior design firm. And at the same time, we would like to show people that it's not just about aesthetics. It's more on utilizing and committing to maximize the spaces that they have,
Exactly.
no matter how small or big it is.
Exactly. It's not just choosing colors, guys.
Right.
It's actually maximizing a lot of the things that you might not be able to do if you weren't a designer. Okay, so let's see. So that is it basically for the second floor. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Paula.
Julia.
We'll see you again later at the end of the video. But for
Okay.
now, kami muna ni Iris sa maglalakad.
Okay,
yata.
sure.
Okay?
Enjoy.
Thank you. Good project mo to eh. Okay, so now we have here the main stairs. Downstairs will be the carport. So depending on which unit you get, it could be 2 to 3 vehicles. Pero hindi na tayo pupunta doon kasi, well, it's a carport, right? So now, let's just head up the second floor to see the bedrooms. After you. And again, if you haven't already, guys, make sure you like and click subscribe. We have an Instagram account. You can follow us with the handle at Presello_official. Also, of course, you can check out IEO designs via our website or through the links in the description. If you've been liking what you've been seeing so far and you want to hire IEO Interior Design and Construction, make sure you check the link in the description so that you can start talking to them about building your dream home. Okay, so third floor. Although it feels like the second kasi hindi tayo dumaan sa ground floor, but it's the third floor. And this is, I assume, the master bedroom. Okay. Wow, it's so pretty. I love the colors. It's so neutral.
Yeah, very bright.
Very bright.
Yeah. Kasi,
Maaliwalas.
we have to treat it in such a way na magiging maaliwalas talaga siya. Very large than its actual size and airy at the same time.
It is.
So, you feel now, even when you're at home, nafe-feel mo yung hotel. Hotel feel like
It does.
the
Yeah, it does feel like
ambience.
that hotel vibe.
Right.
I love what you've done with the accent walls. Walls eh, no? Dapat accent yan. Accent dapat yun lang eh. Pero ang ganda rin ng side na yun. And then this side also, it's almost like, pareho silang linen. Pero obviously hindi kasi that one's a wall.
Right.
Is this? Ah!
It's a hidden storage.
Oh, it's, oh wait.
Yeah, the original layout of this room is irregular.
Weird.
So, we had to think of something how to treat this wall in a way na hindi siya ganun ka-awkward, but at the same time, functional siya.
Ang
So,
galing.
yeah, within the bedroom, we have additional storage here.
Yeah, so because the room is irregularly shaped,
Yeah.
it worked to its benefit, no? Nalalagyan niyo pa ng
Yeah.
ganito. Ng ganito.
So, we have these 3 doors that are functional as storage. Then this would be part of the wall already.
This is just to make it look seamless. Na
Right.
lang.
Yes.
Okay. Wow, ang ganda ng texture. I don't know if you guys can tell. You can probably see it. Ganda ng wallpaper na ginagawa. Then you have gold
Insert, yeah, metal inserts. So the color scheme of the bedroom should really complement even up to the materials of of course, the furniture,
yeah,
the rugs, and the window treatment.
Speaking of window treatment, let's go there. So, I also noticed na high ceiling din dito, but it looks even taller because of
The curtains.
Curtains. Okay, so let's try to open it. Wow, that's so bright. It's because of the white wall. Technically, there's no view na nakaharap dito, but it brings in so much light. But the view, though, is this. Oh, that's really nice. So this particular unit has a view of the courtyard. So you can see you can monitor your kids playing in the courtyard if ever. No? So it's a very family-oriented project. And I love that your design also reflects that. Okay, but since, syempre, interior design, let's go back inside.
But to add within the balcony, they have a very good size for the balcony. And since as you can see, there are bare walls, so we added a little accent here.
This.
Yeah, which is a full vertical landscape to have another focal point within this area.
It does add to the space.
Yeah,
It makes
add life to the area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Even if it's fall.
Yeah.
So it's a nice tip. Even if things or your plants are fall, it still adds life to the space.
Some people are kind of scared to maintain live plants. So there are options that we give to our clients, whether they would opt for fall plants, like or the artificial plants or the live plants.
Real plants.
Yeah.
So it's up to the client kung may green thumb sila or wala.
Yeah.
Or if they want to take care of live plants.
Correct.
Okay. Right. So in here, did you guys So this is part of the townhouse itself. So if I'm not mistaken, you guys did not.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. So this is untouched, but this is what the townhouse T&B looks like. So it's already very nice on its own. Okay. So I did not need to modify anything there already. Okay. So after you, we still have one more floor to go. Was this part of your design? The gray?
We changed the colors lang. Pero the existing staircase, like the railing, are part of the developer's work.
Okay. All right. So here we have 3 doors. So let's go to this one first. Oh. Again, I love the shape of the room. Kakaiba siya. This wall is slightly facing that side, and this wall is also slightly facing. Hindi siya perfect square.
Yeah, it's not perfect square, but we were able to utilize it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the same with the regular square or rectangular room.
Arguably better pa nga eh. Kasi for me personally, because look at that space over there. Ang luwag niya tignan.
Yeah.
If it were just a regular square room, it's gonna look very linear, very narrow.
Yeah.
Pero ito parang may space.
And we were able to, apart from the main furniture piece which is the bed, there would be like another sitting
Armchair,
area, the desk,
vanity,
the night table, and a storage.
lots of storage.
Yeah, where you
Actually have
can
a lot of
also showcase some pieces that you want, like art, paintings, or sculptures,
Yeah. I would
and
love
even toys. Yeah.
to have this. Actually, this in general, parang dapat lahat ng bedroom may ganyan eh.
Yeah.
Kasi you get to showcase nga your art.
Very nice siya kasi it's not like a regular layout of the rooms that you normally see.
It's true. And again, high ceiling for all floors. Okay, so this one is bedroom number 3. This is really nice. So I think I've seen this kind of work before. This kind of your specialty.
Something similar, which is a geometric pattern.
Yes, I
Just to have a
love that.
break. Not the usual symmetry that we see.
Yeah. So ito talagang handcrafted by your
Yes.
team,
Yes.
right? Or rather your firm. Okay. So you have your bed, of course. Again, you have desk space, storage, lots of it. And mukhang na-utilize nyo rin yung, well, this might have been from the developer na, pero ang ganda nung pagka-wrap around.
So we have to work around what they have in existence.
Maximize nga what
Right.
is already
Yes.
existing. Okay.
Kasi
So,
sayang naman.
actually, we can start heading down. Actually, it's a misconception, no? People are like, dagdag yung gastos pagka nag-interior ka pa when you buy a townhouse like this. When actually, dapat isipin mo when you buy a townhouse, dapat mag-hire ka rin ng designer.
Well, in fact, kasi you
Para
get
maximize.
to maximize your investment as well.
exactly.
So, once you come in, nandiyan na, you got everything that you need and you want for your dream house.
So, don't think of it as an added expense. It's part of it. It's part of your investment.
And definitely naman, it is we can definitely arrange to whatever working budget that the family set.
I think that's another misconception, no? Just because interior design mahal. Yes, there is going to be a cost for sure, but designers can work with a budget. That's the reason. That is the whole point of designers: troubleshooting or making solutions for problems, right? Including budgets. Okay, so let's do a recap and meet with Paula. So let's sit na lang sa living area where Paula is already. Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so before we start talking about the project itself, I'm just gonna do a quick recap. Actually, there's not much, but basically, there's around 22 tama ba, units available here. So some of them are already occupied, some of them are still available. All of them have access to the gorgeous courtyard where your kids can play safely. All of the vehicles, so depending on a unit, 2 or 3 vehicles, will be on the ground floor. So again, safe kasi supposedly hindi naman doon na maglalaro yung mga kids. And then you could have anywhere between 3 to 6 bedrooms. And then this particular model has about 200 square meters of floor area. It doesn't feel like it though. It feels like so much more kasi nga na-maximize niyo yung space. Ang galing. Okay, so that being said, what were your favorite parts about working on this project?
Okay, to start off, of course, it was a bit challenging on our part to do the design because we have to create a concept which would fit every family, every type of personality who will be viewing this, to ensure that it will be easily accessed by different characters. Kasi syempre, it's very understandable. We have our own preferences, such as some would love Asian, some would love Western, or modern, minimalist, something like that. So this one, in specific, we have to be very careful in choosing everything and come up with the overall core for the design. So from the ceiling until the walls, until the furnitures, we have to think of a way how to please everybody. Na magiging whoever it is within,
They'll be able to appreciate
and no
it.
specific age bracket as well. So whether teens or young couples to seniors, they would be able to appreciate this unit.
Which is, I think, definitely very safe while still being very aesthetic. Ang ganda tignan, very homey.
Thank you.
Okay. And what about you, Paula?
For me is yung process. Meron akong 3 stages
Oh, what's this?
nung learning ko or nung i-share ko for this project. First is yung sa design, parang sa planning stage. Kasi parang I got the privilege na makita firsthand yung fullest potential ng unit. Parang sa planning pa lang makikita ko na kung anong maging itsura ng unit.
Ang saya nun for you. Okay.
Then second is yung sa construction phase. Kasi I got to learn sa mga workers namin. Kasi mas may experience sila sa akin. So, madami
With
ako
the literal
natutunan sa kanila.
construction.
Kung paano nabuo lahat ito, ganyan. Then third,
Because it's one thing to design and another thing to actually build it.
and to actually see it, do the carpentry and everything, ganyan. Then third is yung final setup. Kasi parang, ayun nagtitake into place na yung mga design. So parang nagma-magic wand ka na.
So in other words, the designer of this, or interior designer Paula, really enjoyed the entire process
Yes.
of designing, building, and then finally styling and showing you guys what IEO design and construction can do. Okay, so closing remarks, guys. Just a reminder, Benitez Courtyard is in San Juan and there are some units available. You can check them out for sure. Check the link in the description or go to our website. And if you want them, of course, our lovely designers Iris and Paula, to make your units for you, interior design. You can also check the link in the description. Okay, and not just this unit, of course you can hire them for any project that you want. Okay, alright, so if you guys enjoyed this episode of BYO, again, joined by IEO Interior Design and Construction, make sure you hit that like, let us know in the comments, send some love to our lovely designers. And with that,
Invest in your future.
Invest with us.
invest with Presello. We'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Yay!
Yun na yun. Hey guys, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, make sure you click here. And if you want to see more house tour videos, click right here. And we also have this new thing called Working Lunch with Presello, where I and a few random people talk about a few random things related to real estate. So if you want to join in on the conversation, make sure you click right here.